we are bringing you how the Indian Air Force has sent a contingent of 4 Rafale jets and 2 C-17 transport planes to participate in a multinational or a multi-nation exercise in Australia. 20 countries are part of this massive exercise. It will have 100 jets. It will have surveillance planes. It will have several UAVs looking over the exercise area. These jets will be participating or what is called interoperability between these forces. Notably, all the Quad countries and 12 other important air forces are there in the exercise. Out of the Quad countries, all 4, as the listeners know it, India, US, Japan and Australia are part of the Quad. Among others who are participating in the exercise are vital. They are UK, France, Germany, Spain, the Philippines, Singapore and South Korea, among others. Now this exercise starts off on the 20th of July and carries on till the 7th of August. This means also that these forces will be participating together when 100 jets take off and participate in an exercise. It widens the ambit at going out at sea, protecting the land, protecting ships, and also hitting out at targets at sea. This will be some of the aspects of the exercise which it will follow. It is taking part, the exercise being conducted at Darwin, northern part of Australia, which actually juts out right up north of Australia, close to Papua New Guinea, and what is called the Indo-Pacific area. Now, this exercise starts off, India is the part of the exercise, India has been there also. It's called the Pitch Black, and India is a major partner with Australia in several issues. Its defense ties with Australia are growing and has several tie-ups coming up. But this is what India-Australia is a bilateral thing. This exercise has a bigger signal. It is a multinational thing with several countries participating, as I told you. The fighter jets, India has sent 4 Rafale jets. The Rafale jets are the latest in the armory. The US is fielding F-35s. The Japan is fielding its F-35 Lightning, which can land vertically on a ship deck and take off from there. The UK is bringing its jets. The Germans and the Spanish are bringing in the jets. Is this a kind of a force building up in Indo-Pacific? No, it's not a force building up against any country. If people would think it is against China, it is not. India and these multinations conduct regular exercises. India conducts the Malabar with the Quad countries and other countries in the past. Other countries have joined in as guests. The Malabar is basically the Quad countries, but the Quad does not say it's a military exercise of the Quad. So this is a wider ambit, casting the net much wider, with 20 nations participating and several other countries which will be sending in the troops. 2,500 military men will be part of the exercise, which includes people who have not sent in the fighter jets, which includes countries like New Zealand, Australia's neighbor, and several other countries which have not sent in the jets but have sent in the men to participate in the exercise. By men, I mean they will be in the ground staff coordinating, operating, and how the jets operate. It will be a major exercise conducted across 3 bases in Australia, northern part of Australia, or what is called the northern territory of Australia. From there, these jets will have a wider periscope. If you look at the map, at looking out at Papua New Guinea and further north up into the Indo-Pacific, Guam, and even further towards the islands which are closer to Japan. This exercise also sends a signal of interoperability and how these forces can operate together. All these jets being used are what are called the Western jets, the F-35 or the Eurofighter Typhoon or the Rafale. They are all manufactured in the Western countries, be it Europe or America. They have a common interoperability code. They can talk to each other. They can have a common feed of each other's radars. They can also have a common feed from the UAVs and the surveillance planes. Now, like any exercise, this exercise will be conducted between 2 groups, and the 2 groups will be challenging each other in the air and also simulating scenarios where what can be a possible scenario of these forces operating together. Now, does not mean that these forces will need to or are mandated to operate together anytime in the future. But this is just an exercise which has come up and is being watched across the world in several capitals, how these forces can team up, match up and operate together. It is literally a Quad plus exercise. That means the 4 Quad countries and their key partners like New Zealand, UK or even France, which has Indo-Pacific islands of their own. In the past, last year, we have seen that Germany sent a ship out here in Indo-Pacific as part of a patrol duties. But normally the European countries are now realigning their focus towards Indo-Pacific, and this exercise sends a signal on that. We'll keep on updating the story as the exercise starts. With me is Tribune photographer Manas Ranjan Goi.